Hi, this is Jairaj Shishikesh. Many of the times when I used to take workshops, the youngsters used to raise this question of how to handle the parents. It is one of the major tasks in everybody's life. It depends with different people, but one of the two people who loves us a lot in the entire globe is our parents. They love us a lot. Their love for us is too much. At the same time, they may be involving in our major decisions of life. The major fight happens when you are deciding about your career and your life partner. You will have a choice or an option, while they will have a different idea or option. This is where the fight starts. So how to tackle this? The first thing is that when you are in love with them, it doesn't mean that you are obeying them in everything they are telling, because it's your life. You have to decide what you have to do with your life. It's not their life. Sometimes the parents tend to put their idea, which they collected through the experience, into their son or daughter to force them to take a career. I saw many of the youngsters in the professional colleges. They came to the college because the parents forced them. So naturally they will end up losing the career and losing the happiness in their life. Parents are so beautiful and graceful. They are loving us a lot. And if you remember when you were 2-year or 3-year-old, you were leaking from different parts of your body at the same time. It was so difficult to handle you, and they cared you a lot, pampered you a lot. They put so much effort to bring you up. Their health, they sacrificed their comfort zone, and it made so much difference in your life. And that's how we grown up. And if you remember, you never used to go to the next room because that room is little darker without your mother's help. But it doesn't mean that all the time the parents may be right. Because of the experience, because of the sheer experience, they may be right. 99% times they may be right. But there is a 1% time you may be also right in selecting your career or selecting your life partner. At that time, the best option is to communicate in a better way to your parents. See, what your parents want? Your happiness. What you want? Your happiness. Actually, both of the sides want the same result. Hence, an open discussion can solve this issue. Like when we used to take a program in one of the colleges in Kerala, one of the first year students used to fail in all the subjects, and we asked what happened. She was telling us that her mother used to force her to become an engineer, but she really wanted to do something in aeronautical. She wanted to become a pilot. But what happened, since the parents forced her, she is not happy and she was not interested in the subject and she was failing. So after the discussion, we suggested her to open up with the parents, which she did, and right now she is studying for pilot. Sometimes an open discussion will solve the issues. If it is not, there are 5 secret tips through which you can handle your parents. Love doesn't mean obedience. Disobedience doesn't mean disrespect. Sometimes you love them a lot doesn't mean that you have to obey them all the time, because maybe you are right. The moment you have a proper vision and a dream about your career or your future life, then you should stick to that. When you are sticking your dream, then with parents, there may be coming different stages. Normally, it's like we used to tell it in a funny way, like a 5-stage journey with the parents. The first stage is the tantrum stage, where the parents and you will be in fighting mode, because they may be telling that you have to do an engineering degree and you want to become a fashion designer, and there used to be fight. So most of the people, once they start fighting with their parents, they will feel that, oh, I don't want to fight with them. Let's solve the issue by obeying them completely. That means you are ending your dream at the first step itself. No, never used to, you should never stop fighting for your rights, because it's your decision and it's your life. The moment you are comfortably past the first stage, then there is a second stage where the parents will create a cold war in the home. They attack you indirectly. Like you may be sitting in the next room and some of your aunties or uncles coming and sitting in the living room, and your parents may be discussing with them in a very loud voice. Like they may be saying that, nowadays the kids are very arrogant, they don't listen what we are saying, and they talk a little louder so that you listen to them sitting in the next room, and naturally you feel a guilty feeling that they are trying to make a bad image of you in front of the public, and then you will end up your fight and you are telling like I'm ready to give up my dreams and I'm ready to listen what you're saying. No, you should stick to your dream. So then comes the third stage where the parents will be pampering you with some gift, maybe money or some gadgets or some ornaments. And most of the time what happens, it's a slippery stage where you feel like it's a tempting stage where you receive the gift and you take and you give up your dreams. No, what we should do, and there are some other people, they will go to the other extreme also. They don't take the gift with the ego and they will tell like I don't want anything but I will listen to you. No, be little wise here, because it's your money, because it's your parents, and naturally as a sweet kid you should receive all the gift, but you should stick to your dreams. Then comes the next stage, one of the most important stage, where the mother comes into the picture. And you all know the best weapon with the mothers are their tears. The mothers used to cook in the kitchen at the same time, they may be also listening to the dialogues from the serials, the movie or the movies. They will come when you are sitting alone, they will come and sit near you and tell you that how difficult it was to raise you up. We took so much challenges to bring you up and you are not listening to us, and it's so much painful. And she will start crying. The moment she start crying, and you will also feel like crying, and you will tell that okay, I am agreeing with you, whatever you are saying I will obey. Then that's the moment you give up your dreams. The mother may be saying everything inside the room with you like that, but the moment she comes out of the room, she will do the high five with your father. She's like, okay, I settled the issue. No, the thing is that the moment you have a vision and dream, let's stick to it. And then comes the final stage, that is pride. The moment you become a successful or make the vision successful in your life, and the parents are feeling so proud about you, that is the moment you really complete your dream. And you don't expect that to happen in the first stage. It takes its own time. So the moment you understand that there is a miscommunication or a mismatch between your parents and yourself in selecting the career or the life partner, just remember and be aware about these 5 stages. That will solve your issue with your parents.